What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Jnark. We've got an interesting one for you. We're doing a what if. Haven't done one in a while, but this what if is kind of pretty interesting, as shown in this video over here.
Running back, they're looking at some of the top guys: Saquon, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Swift. They're at least doing the legwork. Price point could be an issue. Baltimore's typically not a big spender, especially at that position, but there are 5 or 6 really good players, and the running back market has suffered in recent years, so they could maybe wait out, see if somebody falls down to them at the right price range and could get an elite guy. I talked to somebody with a team, though, who admitted, could you imagine Saquon Barkley?
Right, so imagine that. Saquon in the backfield with Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, and that crew. So let's take a look at it. Lamar's at 99, obviously. And we're at the middle of the season right now is where we sim to, because why wait? Why wait and see what's going on? And Saquon, who's at 95 overall, is repping his number 26. This is how he looks like in his Ravens unis. Think it's pretty tough. Lamar, MVP Lamar, 2-time MVP Lamar is just going to do his thing, of course. And defense is just going to remain stout as always. I mean, just a god-tier defense, bro. That's just going to cause damage, bro. Like, can't even be too mad about this. And their record is pretty nice. It is 6-1. 6-1. I predicted we'd at least have no more than 2 losses, but we're 6-1. We have tons of trade offers. We're in the right position right now. Devin Duvernay and Geno Stone have trade offers, but we're gonna keep the team as it is. You know, we're gonna keep the respect there for the squad that's getting it done. And then being 6-1. I see that none of our guys are up there statistically. We have the #1 offense. Lamar has 17 passing touchdowns. Defense is ranked 6. 17 touchdowns, 1 pick for Lamar, 135 passer rating, and an 80 completion percentage. Lamar's throwing the ball well. Saquon has 7 touchdowns, 102 yards per game, and 513 rushing yards, and then not even 100 carries yet. And the receivers, they're getting a fair share of the ball, so that's pretty awesome to see. And defense is being the defense, pretty solid. We only have 3 interceptions, so wow, can't even be too bad about that. Like, that's where we want to be. Saquon is, you know, doing well. And we got the 3-4 Cardinals. So let's see how Saquon does, and he tears up this kind of weak squad. Dude, a 3rd and 6 with Saquon. Look at Saquon and Lamar in the backfield together. That's an elite duo, bro. That's an elite duo. We're running on 3rd and 6 just because I had faith that we pick it up, bro. Imagine having that much faith in your run game to just run the ball on 3rd and 6, bro. Like, that's so, I was going to say cheap, but that's so, like, crazy, bro. We got a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. We could hit Mark Andrews here. Good pass protection. Mark Andrews, Lamar. All right, a little bit off on that throw, just a little bit. A carry with Saquon here would be phenomenal. Break the tackle. He gets the stiff arm, but only gets about 1 yard on that, bro. So we have a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 here. Why would a draw be a play here? Yo, if we pick this up, bro, this is going to be broken, bro. I have a feeling we're about to. Oh, my gosh. Saquon broke the tackle. We had it. I'm going to go for it. We're going to go for it. See if Saquon can get a receiving touchdown here. If not, we'll obviously throw the open guy. But I want Saquon to be the guy. No! We don't pick it up, bro. We tried to force it to Saquon too much on that. But nonetheless, we trust our defense, so they got the ball back, of course. And we have a 3rd and 1. We're going to just let Saquon just handle business here. John Simpson misses his block, but I'm pretty sure we pick it up. Let's go. Yo, so it looks like we're actually battling with the Cardinals here. His game's tied 14-14. In the 2nd quarter, we end up getting a stop. Offense going down the field. Let's step in right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, we still want Saquon. We have 25 rush attempts. So we still want Saquon to get his get yards and all that. I want to see if we can get a touchdown with him. Okay. 19 carries, 79 yards. Not too bad. Another 3rd down alert. Are we running the ball? Of course. Of course we are. Do I trust Saquon? Oh, my goodness. Do I know? Nah, I'm going to let them kick the 3. Never mind. They went for it and got the touchdown. So, I'm going to just let them do their thing. They were doing well without me. So, we get a field goal kick. We miss, apparently. Defense is just going to make plays, though. Never mind. Kyler Murray's going to have something to say about that, but we get the ball back. Game is on the line. Okay, wow, they ended up scoring. Can Lamar lead them down the field? No, he could not. Do we get a score? Yeah, we do. All right, so we had to go to overtime with this Cardinals team, which was pretty solid. Kyler Murray went off, 74 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. Lamar had 3 touchdowns as well. Great performance by both of these guys, honestly. Saquon had 28 carries, 121 yards, 4.3 yards per carry, while Lamar Jackson had 12 carries, 82 yards, and 1 touchdown. So Everyone was running the ball well. OBJ, 7 catches, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Zay Flowers with 5 catches and 63 yards. That's amazing to see. Defense, Roquan and Jadeveon Clowney combined for half a sack, but it was a very good game overall. As we sim to the end of the season, it should be interesting what happens here. I mean, I feel like we should make playoffs. We end up going 16-1, so that one L we took was the only L we took. We were the number 1 seed. Cowboys were the number 1 seed as well. I wonder if we played. I don't think we played the Cowboys this season, but nonetheless, 16-1 is insane. Let's upgrade our players. I don't even want to look at the stats. I feel like it's insane, bro. Like, Saquon definitely had over 1,200 yards. Lamar probably had over 30 touchdowns. League. Our offense finished for. Lamar had 45 passing touchdowns and 2 picks. Holy crap, dude. 78 completion percentage, 136 passer rating. The play actions, bro, with having Saquon just fool defenses, this is crazy. Saquon had 302 carries, 1,500 yards, 5.2 yards per carry with 13 touchdowns and 104 average yards per game. Lamar almost had 1,000. He had 791 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. So he had over 50. Yeah, he's getting second MVP. No doubt. No doubt about that. No 1,000-yard receiver, of course. But Rashad Bateman had 12 touchdowns. Mark Andrews had 10, Zay Flowers had 10, and OBJ had 7, as also being the lead receiver in yards. Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews were tied on receptions. Defense, okay, so Roquan Smith led the team in tackles, 2.5 sacks. 8.5 sacks led by Jadeveon Clowney. Interceptions, we had 3 for Marcus Williams. Our offense is ranked first, of course, so I'm not surprised by that. Our defense is ranked, let's see. Doesn't even say. Looks like our defense was up there. I think it was, unless they just compare it to everyone else. We gave up the least amount of yards, I think. Most yards was the Lions. Least amount was us. And then least amount of passing yards went to the Buccaneers. And most was the Eagles. Okay, and least amount of rush yards was us, too. We only gave up 1,200 yards. And points, we gave up the least amount of points, too. And we were okay with sacks. Nothing too crazy. Niners, Jets, and Chiefs all went off with fumbles. And in interceptions, we weren't too crazy there either. But we still handle business. Top 5, top 10 defense minimum, you know? So that's amazing. In the divisional, let's see who we face. We face the Raiders. Max Crosby, who had 22 sacks, 22 tackle for losses, and 80 tackles. All right. That is going to be fun. That is going to be fun. But we have a 92 offense, 89 defense. Let's see if we have any injuries before we go into this battle with Max Crosby and his team. Offense is healthy. Offensive line is healthy. Defense, everyone looks pretty much healthy except Michael Pierce. We had to sign Robert Quinn for some reason. Odafe Oweh's probably injured. No, he's not. He's just buried in the depth chart. How did Odafe Owe get buried in the depth chart? All right, we're just missing our D tackle, Michael Pierce. He'd be back for the Super Bowl, if anything. So with a dislocated ankle, but that's just our only injury concern. So that's not. It could be worse. It could be worse. But we have Robert Quinn who's chasing the ring, so that should be good for our defense. Let's go into the field and see how this thing goes. All right, Ravens offense. I need you to go down the field and score. 4th down there, we got 3 points. Defense gets a stop. You get the ball back. We actually end up scoring a tutty. And we stopped the Raiders, too. Aiden O'Connell's their starting QB, so he's their guy. This is just a back and forth affair, but we end up taking the score. We got the ball back. They went for it on 4th down. Looks like we're going to just get control of this game, you know. 14-24 is the game. We just keep moving down the field, bro. It just seems way too easy. You kick another 3. You end up taking the W 27-14. We're on to the conference championship. The first one in Saquon Barkley's career. 117 pass rating from Lamar. 12 for 17, 149 yards. Not bad. Aiden O'Connell threw a touchdown and a pick. Not too bad for a rookie. 21 carries, 80 yards, and 1 touchdown for Saquon. He kind of got shut down, though. Only averaged 3.8 yards per carry. But I'm glad we didn't shy away from running the ball. And receiving, Mark Andrews was up there, and then Saquon Barkley. That was just about it. So it was a very tough game, but we ended up coming away with the dub. Odafe Owe got 2 sacks. Robert Quinn had a sack as well, so they turned up for us. And Patrick Queen got an interception. In the AFC Championship, we have the Ravens versus the Dolphins. We get the ball. Oh, they scored quick. They scored quick. I don't know what happened to the Chiefs, but they ended up losing, surprisingly. And Ravens have the ball. They're up 10-7. Never mind. They get the ball back. Interception from Kyle Hamilton. We take the lead 17-7. That defense is going to propel this team probably to the Super Bowl at this point. 24-7, 24-14 now. Ravens go down the field. 3rd down alert. They get a touchdown. Once we get the lead, it's like it's hard for us to give it back. Well, Dolphins end up scoring. And wow, it's only a touchdown lead by us. And looks like we're going to Super Bowl, winning the game 31-24. Lamar only 13 completions, 17 yards, 1 touchdown. Not crazy passing performance, but we win the game. Tua threw a pick. He threw for way more yards. Saquon had 16 carries, 146 yards, and 9.1 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns. Saquon was the MVP of that game for sure. No doubt about it. Lamar did pretty solid too. Receiving, Tyreek Hill's going to do his thing, of course. But wow, what a performance. Defense, Roquan Smith got a sack. Interceptions, Kyle Hamilton got a pick. So these guys are balling, and now they're into the Super Bowl. So in the Super Bowl, it's a bird Super Bowl. It's the 9-8 Atlanta Falcons versus the 16-1 Baltimore Ravens. Wow. Just wow. So we've pretty much got the best team in NFL history versus the Atlanta Falcons. Desmond Ridder has had an okay year. Bijan Robinson had a phenomenal year. No 1,000-yard receiver, but they have Robbie Chosen, Braxton Berrios, and Drake London. Defense, Calais Campbell is definitely going to be doing his thing. Marcus Peters is here with 7 interceptions. AJ Terrell has 6. So they made some moves during the season. And they got guys that are playing well. So they're not no joke either. So we got to keep that in mind. Think about that. In Saquon's first year in the Baltimore Ravens, they go to the Super Bowl, and the Falcons end up going down the field and scoring a touchdown first. We got a field goal kick, another third down. We're just going down the field. We're marching right back. We score. It's the first defense to make a play. That's really what it comes down to. Falcons end up scoring. We got a 2-minute drill, third down alert, big field goal. They end up missing it and not going for it. Wow, we're down 21-7 in the Super Bowl right now. We get a touchdown back. Defense makes a play. We get the ball back. We got to go down the field and score to tie the game here. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Let's go. Tie game 21-21. And we get the ball back. Interception from Patrick Queen. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 2, and they end up scoring a touchdown. We take the lead 28-21. What a comeback. And we ended up winning the Super Bowl 28-21. We were down 7-21 in that game. And the Falcons choked again, bro. What do you expect, bro? What do you expect? Lamar can't believe it. Kyle Van Noy can't believe it. Wow. Just wow. Stats-wise, Lamar had more passing yards. Barely threw the ball all this game, but 106 passer rating. Didn't have to do much, though. Rushing, Bijan Robinson went off. 16 carries, 136 yards, 1 touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. He scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Crazy. So did Gus Edwards. Lamar Jackson had 14 carries for 86 yards. So we ran the ball quite a lot. I love this about this offense. The lead receiver on the team was Zay Flowers with 5 catches. He had 36 yards and 1 touchdown. And Mark Andrews had 4 catches, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. Rashad Bateman did pretty solid, and so did OBJ. Defense, I feel like, made plays. Justin Madubuike had 2 sacks. Jadeveon Clowney had a sack. I wonder who won Super Bowl MVP. But that's a Super Bowl. Shoot. We'll take that. We'll take that. I got to see who won Super Bowl MVP, though, because you skip past the cutscene, obviously. And I want to say they probably would give it to Madubuike, but Lamar did pretty solid. There was no interceptions on his end. Saquon kind of got shut down a bit. And if we look at the season recap, hopefully they gave it to someone deserving. Oh, they gave it to Lamar. And there you have it, right? Lamar wins Super Bowl MVP, NFL MVP. Coach of the Year went to John Harbaugh. And wow. So Saquon Barkley going to the Baltimore Ravens made them not only have one of the best records ever, they ended up winning the Super Bowl in the first season with Saquon Barkley at running back. So Ravens, maybe that's the play you guys got to make.